Yeah, it's your boy St. Penn, and I'm here rocking with Chicago 77.3. We in the building, man.
Gang!
We lit live. This is WBBC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3, your hottest digital station.
Now in digital HD sound.
What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone. How you guys doing? Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day. Really, how you guys feeling? It's a brand new year, and like you guys say, it's a brand new me, man. But we're bringing in people, man, who are just bringing them slaps, them bangers. People on the grind, people on the move, and everything else like that, man. So the next person I got coming up, big shouts to Lovey, man. Big shouts to her. I always love people who love to network. His dedication, his grind brought him here. I like a person that's very sound-minded and understands about business and understands that to build your network, you got to build your net worth. So let's go ahead and bring him in, man. St. Penn, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up with you, brother? How you living?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, feeling blessed, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you being here, Joe. How's everything been for you? How was your holidays?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just been grinding, man. Trying to get more and more organized. Trying to just really be focused this year. Can't fall for the same old traps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2024 Mamba year. You know, it's time to take over. No more excuses, no nothing. Just straight to it.
Hey, I like that, man. So I want my people to get to learn about you and everything that you got going on, because you got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yes, sir.
So let's go into a time machine. How did this all start for you?
Like music, period.
Yeah, music.
I always like to just kind of like, just sing a little bit around the house. My mama actually put me in the church choir when I was like in middle school.
Okay.
And I was in it until pretty much the time I graduated. But even then, though, I didn't think I was gonna really just be doing music like that. It wasn't my first time really doing some rapping stuff. I was just at a friend's house in high school. He used to be doing a lot of like little skits on YouTube and that type of stuff. Yeah. And I just, he just put the camera on me, and I just started freestyling one day, and we were just trying to make funny videos at first. And then, we started linking up. I met his little brother. Little brother had an actual studio at the crib. And we used to start linking up every day after school. The other homies would pull up with us, and then we just was making stuff. And then I messed around and made my first real song like that. I was actually like not playing around, like actually meant something to me. Yeah. And just hearing it back, and then even getting good feedback on it. And it was a good feeling, real good feeling. Yeah. I still didn't think I was gonna be doing music then, but then I went to college and all that type of stuff. I tried out at that point in time. I was focused on football. Okay. But
so that's your main passion, football?
I don't know. We just trying to make it out. You feel me? That's just one of the most things that families they push on us. So I like playing football. I never cared to watch the game. Honestly, I like to play though, and I was pretty good at it.
I ain't mad at you. I like to hit a motherfucker too.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I thought I thought that was gonna be the way out. You know what I'm saying? But then actually when I went to school. My second semester, a friend of mine asked if he could come practice his beats at my crib or whatever, because the dorm people wouldn't let him do it, and I allowed him to. And I was just watching bro do it, and I was thinking to myself like, dang, you know what? I actually like this stuff. I used to have fun doing that. It was the only thing like after football was over that kind of gave me that same feeling again. Yeah. So and then. Shoot, a couple years later, I just got to it,
I like that, man. I like the fact that you took a chance on yourself and said, hey, yo, man, let me just try this, and let's just see what happens. And then, lo and behold, like, you're here, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, describe your sound to me. How is your sound?
It's some down south player shit, man.
Born and raised in Houston, Texas?
No, I'm from Jasper, Texas. 409 area. that's my whole family's from there, both sides, mama and daddy.
Okay.
I'm the first of my family to be brought up through the Houston schools district.
Okay. So you lived here majority of your life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What made your family move from there?
Racist shit. Shit.
I ain't mad at you.
Especially back then, I was born in 1994. The James Byrd case happened in 1998.
Yeah.
And that's when they drug a black man on the back of the car.
Yeah.
They actually passed up one of my grandparents' house when they did it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was just one of them things. Like my pops was be telling me the story. He told because we got a lot of land. Still to this day, we got a lot of land and stuff out there. Which we gonna make some use of that soon, But we got a lot of land out there. But my father told me that basically his father told him, it ain't no money out here. You know what I'm saying? So only thing y'all gonna do staying out here is get in trouble. So he wanted all his kids to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and go start their careers in other places, and they all kind of spread out.
That's real.
Then on my mama's side, shout out my aunt Ola Jean. She passed away. She was a very, very successful woman at a Houston independent school district.
Okay.
And she was a psychologist, psychiatrist, something like that. And she worked in the school. She was a counselor at the school for many years. But she was basically like the rock on that side that kind of helped my mama's side come out here and get comfortable, get stable, and then once you hear for a little minute, you able to get your foundation right. And,
I like that. I like the support that your family gave, man. To make sure that, hey, yo, man, I'm gonna be here to set you up, and then once I feel like you're set up, we'll go. I'm gonna let you do your own thing, and I like that, man. I like that support.
Yes, sir.
So when did you know that, hey, yo, I really think I want to do this for real?
Man, I don't even smoke for real. Like especially back then I was an athlete, but I used to we just went after I said, forget college on the traditional sense.
Yeah.
I did a year and a half, but before I was like, it ain't for me. But when I used to come back home, me and the homies, we just used to link up and we just smoke and freestyle every day in the homie garage, and that's what actually made me become a smoker a little bit, because it was just fun, just link up with the homies, we smoke. Play some beats and just vibe, and we were just getting better and better, and we started making songs and stuff like that, and it was just fun. And then for many years, that's all it was. We were just playing. We had two phones, one phone playing the music, the other phone we freestyling off of.
Some type shit. I like that.
The other one phone playing the music, the other phone got the voice recorder. You know what I'm saying? Then we listen to them things back. We riding around jamming them,
Yeah.
And I ended up going to Media Tech when I was like 19. Okay. I went there I did a semester, and they kind of gave me a lot of jewels. I didn't graduate from there. I was doing too much. I worked a full-time job I'm talking about, I had to get up every day 5 o'clock in the morning, get off around 4. Then go to class from 7 to 11 at 19. You feel me? I did it for a whole semester.
That's crazy.
But that's after I done had the time of my life in college the year before, and now I'm doing this grunt. I'm like, I'm about to go back to school. So I went back to I went to Blinn College, and then but Media Tech taught me that Pro Tools was the industry standard. And all that type of stuff. So. Once I got my foundation right, I started driving trucks once once I got my foundation right, saved the money, got me an iMac, and then I never got to playing around with different softwares, like people use Logic and GarageBand and whatever. I ain't about to just mention a bunch of places, but But I always, from day one, it was just straight Pro Tools, because they say that's industry standard.
It is.
So the only thing I can do is just get better at that. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm like real super cold on it. I just graduated from an actual school, Avant Media Institute.
That's what I'm telling you.
Last April.
Okay.
Last April. And it's just like I say, the more and more I work on it, the easier it get, and it was just. I don't know. It just I seen a vision through this path.
Yeah.
As opposed to anything else. Like anything else, I might be doing it in a moment, but I don't really see my future through it. This one I can see everything. It's just about one step at a time.
I feel that, man. I went to Columbia myself. I went to Columbia College. I went there for sound design and sound engineering.
Yeah.
And so when we learned off of Logic, which it wasn't the industry standard, but it was like the baby sister to Pro Tools. Mm-hmm. So then once I got out of there, I just started using Pro Tools a lot. I use, and to be truth be told, I use a lot of Studio One.
Studio One.
Yeah. That's I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Pro Tools.
Yeah.
But Studio One, it's just like it's the girlfriend you like to cheat on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I haven't tried it myself. Yeah.
It's I like it. It's it's native, but it still has that Pro Tools feel.
What makes you like Studio One?
I guess just because like how capable, like I guess just because like the everything's essentially the same, but it's just more user friendly when you're first starting out. Like when you do Pro Tools, you really have to sit there and really go about, hey yo man, like figuring out what is what and everything else like that. And this is before like YouTube like really took off and you could just type into YouTube how to do this and how to do that. So Studio One was really kind of native towards me. I did a lot of producing back when. So, like I had a Machine Micro, of course, Fruity Loops was the kind of the starting thing. But I really think sound is a big thing that's going to get your song over. When you do your engineering, so you do your own engineering, correct?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you do your own engineering, are you seeing like, oh, I think I could do this, and you do little things that help amplify the song more better?
Yes, sir.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, like it's it makes you you put more time into the song because it's little things that you may hear as you're building, and you're like, okay, if I tried it this way, what would it sound like? A lot of times that's all it is. It's about just trying it, and it may sound good, it might not sound good. If it don't sound good, you stop it. If it do, it's like, okay, now let me just get it right, and it's just creativity, just trying to be. Not even trying though, just going off the flow, like going off what you hear. Sometimes you make dope stuff on accident, and you just let it ride. And and sometimes it's hard to even recreate some stuff that you do on accident. It's just that organic, but it's just having the power to do it. That was my thing too. It's just like with this, and nothing's guaranteed, doing music. There's a billion people doing music in the world, you know what I'm saying? But my thing was just, I noticed that particularly like that everything really is ran off of the artists. Like everything, like they downplay it a little bit, but literally everybody in the industry don't get paid unless they got artists rocking with them. Most of these people doing shows out here, the promoters doing shows, they throwing showcases. You got artists pulling up, paying $20 to perform, and then they bringing 5 people with them, or however many people they bring in. They paying their money to just get in. Yeah. So the whole show is full of artists paying. Then even for the artists to even get their music done, you got to pay the producer. You got to pay the producer for the beat. You got to pay the engineer for the to engineer your song. You got to pay the videographer for the video. You got to pay. You got to pay the graphic design man. You got to pay the literally. So it's like literally. From day one, it was just like, okay, find out what all I can do for myself. And the more I can do for myself, the more I can keep going. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Because it's certain periods where the money ain't right, but shit, guess what? I got my own studio, nigga. I can just, I could drop every day of the year if I wanted to on any topic, on any beat, at any time. But it's like, I'm focused on what I'm focused on, so I'm not really in that bag. But if I wanted to, we can get in that bag. You know what I'm saying? But that's like a privilege you got when you invest in and owning it yourself. Like it's cool to you gotta be honest though with yourself too though. Don't get me wrong. Like while I'm doing this and buying up this equipment, I'm still I'm recording myself. I'm still before that song come out. I'm knowing, all right, this ain't radio quality.
Yeah, I get that.
It ain't coming out until I get somebody else. Either I go re-record it with somebody that was better than me at the time, or somebody that can engineer it and make it right. But
real.
You can't force it though. I gotta. That's one thing I feel like with the people who actually listen to my music, they know like no matter what, whether you like the topic or what, the sound quality gonna be right every time.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. You'll hear me riding around listening to it for that song for a whole 2 years, man. You ain't put that out yet. Nah, it ain't right yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And sometimes it be like that though. Sometimes it's like it has to be. Timing is everything. So it has to be the right, and it has to hit the right notes for it to really say, okay, let's go ahead. Because if I'm going to put it out there, it's going to be. I want this to be quality. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then what I also like what you said is about understand. Like you're very self-aware. Like you do understand that. Hey, I got to run the test to each song to see if this can even stand, even to be open to the world yet. You know what I'm saying? So I like how self-aware you are, man.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Now, whenever you start doing these songs and everything, man, I used to do a test with the song. So I would put it in the car. I will put it in the headphones, and I put it on my DJ speakers. Mm-hmm. If they rock all three of them,
it's ready.
Then it's ready.
Yeah.
So, how is your process with that?
Of course, the studio speakers. I ride around with it in the car. Then I got one of them bump box.
Yeah.
Shout out Trade the Truth. I got one of them bump boxes. So I listen to it on that quality, and then of course the headphone test. Okay. And then just also I perform a lot of the stuff. Like, of course, every song on the album don't get performed, but like the actual songs that I'm pushing, I actually go out here and I go perform and get real life reactions from people. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm on the music way before it's even out. And then the people will let you know if it's right. But sometimes you can't always go out for the first time because every crowd ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this song might kill somewhere else, and then the next time it feel like you ain't getting no love for it. So you can't, but at the same time you can still hear it, engage the quality on something different. Yeah,
that's real.
Yes.
I want to go ahead and play a couple of your songs, man.
Yes,
I want to start out with "I Cry."
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that. How did this come about?
Okay, so in 2018, right? I had 2018. This was like I had been doing music, like really, really pushing musically, for like a year and a half at this point.
Okay.
And we was just, I'm talking about, we was living it up, man. We was young, you know what I'm saying? We rapping all this, you know what I'm saying? And we had a 3-story loft on West Palmer.
Okay. Doing it big.
I'm talking about doing it big. I'm talking about like, shoot, girls in and out of there. I'm talking about like, but we throwing parties, we doing everything. We having fun, like and then at the same time, I'm working. Like I said, I drive trucks, so you know what I'm saying, I'm getting to the bag, but then at the same time, this was my introduction to business. So like my engineer, shout out my engineer at the time, shout out Rich I Am Beats. He was also my producer, but basically he came in and first thing he did was wrote everything down. Okay. That all ideas that we could think about, and like, you know what I'm saying, just things that we want to do, and then just ways to get money. And he wrote everything down, and then we put it on the wall. Put it on the wall, so it was something we could see every day. And then we literally started just brainstorming ways to get money. Ways to get money. And at the same time, at that point in time, we started looking at like, the jobs was getting in the way. And one thing about that power of the tongue, you get to talking, you know what I'm saying, and things gonna have a reaction. Yeah. So So me and bro ended up both losing our jobs. He beat a nigga up at the job. I ain't gonna lie. I failed a drug test. I I went on vacation for spring break. Went to South by Southwest. Came back. First day back, they drug test me. I'm like, damn. I'm 23 years old, my nigga. This is my first.
Yeah.
I've been here for 2 years. Y'all gonna drug test me when I come back from my first vacation? But yeah, that's what they did.
And it was weed, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I just asked because you just never know. But I think too, man. Like it's weed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know it is what it is. I mean, I get it, company policy, but like what difference did it make? And two, that was you were on
my time.
On your time. It's not like you were smoking it at the job.
Come on, like you know what I'm saying. But it's cool. I had a different the managers who hired me and who I had been working with that whole time I've been there. They weren't there anymore. They had new managers coming in, and you know I ain't have a relationship with them, so it is what it is, you know. But at that time, I actually was, you know, me and bro, we ain't do no complaining. We just let's get to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So first thing we did, we started up a lawn care service. Okay. You know, it was lawn care service. We was mowing yards. And then not even just mowing yards. I'm talking about we planting, we putting mulch down.
You in it?
Yeah, we was straight up, like literally. And then the majority of our clients was white folks, old white folks. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely gonna be.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they was coming quick. So, but there's a thing though. Like, bro had a old beat up van.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it barely, you know, he probably paid $1,000 for that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it lasted for a couple months, but once we really started moving around, it didn't make it past the end of the summer. Let's put it like that. So he ended up selling it for like $400. So then after he sold his van. Shit, I tried to keep it going. I tried to put the lawnmower in the back of my Nissan Sentra. Yeah, I felt like I was about to die in that thing. That gas and fumes. I was like, that ain't work. You feel me? Yeah. So that was the end of that business. And it was just, you know, like I said, and the rent was pretty high. Then it was but we was still managing though. Like one thing about God, like we always end up with, might not have had no extra, like a lot extra, but we had just enough for what we needed.
Yeah, okay.
But what we didn't have was for when the unexpected shit came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The tires, well, of course the oil change, but like anything, just life.
Yeah, life, right? So now, I'm getting ready to do my first show in my hometown. It's gonna be my first. I'm excited, but shit, I'm driving, and you know I'm fresh in the driver, so I drive a whole 18 wheeler, so this little Nissan Sentra ain't shit to me. I'm swinging and banging, but then we get close by Beaumont. It's raining. And I'm going about 90. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
But I have to pee. So I'm like, okay, let me exit. But I'm still going too fast, and then the road ended up it looked like it was a regular exit where you just go straight off, but it did a U.
Okay.
So I slammed on the brakes, the wheels caught, and we ended up spinning off we spinning off the highway. So that car was gone. That car was gone, and then the laws literally they pull up like we didn't survive I'm talking about crazy accident like. And then my two homeboys that was in the car behind me. They got my love and respect for life. 'Cause I'm talking about literally like we land, we upside down like this, but we just seeing water come in. So I instantly, I take my seatbelt off. I start kicking the windshield, but I'm kicking the windshield, bro. Out there, bro, outside the windshield punching that thing. You know what I'm saying? So we get up out of there or whatever. Yeah. But people that came off of the road to try to help us, and then the tow man come and all that type of stuff. So then when the laws pull up, first thing they do, they trying to see if niggas got warrants. That's the first thing they worried about. So we done survived a whole accident. I ain't had no warrants. I was good, but my boy that was in the passenger seat, they didn't lock my nigga up, put him in jail. Like that's the first thing on y'all mind. Cause hold on. Remember I told you it started. We both lost our job because of that fight he had at the job months prior. You feel me?
Oh my God, man.
So it all came full circle or whatever. But we so he ended up having to do like a week out there or whatever. But So I end up kind of having a crossroads. Whether do I get another car, or do I keep this apartment going?
Well,
And I ain't gonna lie, the apartment wasn't making me no money. The car, I can't be me without the whip. You know what I'm saying? So I got me a whip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I end up having to move back in with mom's for a second.
Okay,
you feel me? And literally, I'm riding around in a new car. I'm riding around like my neighborhood. I just passed up the house. I'm talking about neighborhood I grew up in.
Yeah.
Just passed up the house. I'm listening to the beat too, the instrumental. I just found it. I'm listening to it, and then the Laws get behind me. They get behind me. I mean, my neighborhood, dog, riding around. They talking about something. They talking about because my paper plates or whatever. So
they always be tripping on people.
You know, so talking about, so I'm like, bro, I just got the whip. You know what I'm saying? So then this one cop, he's a Hispanic dude. He was cool. White dude talking all crazy. Oh, and that club, I had like a childhood bat in my back seat. Okay. That club could be considered a weapon. Yeah, anything could if that's what you want to use it for. So me and him going back and forth, like, and then like 3 more officers pull up or whatever, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm on his ass. I'm talking shit. I got, you know what I'm saying? And then, but so they kind of, you know what I'm saying, the ladies end up cooling the situation down, they whatever, but. And I'm just, so basically they talking about this a high narcotic area. I'm like, bro, I grew up here, bro. Y'all the visitors, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we search no, you can't search my car, bro. I ain't even got no tint on the window yet, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see smooth through it. Ain't nothing in here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, you know, I end up getting, you know what I'm saying? They just gave me like a little ticket or whatever, and I went about my business, but so that's what inspired me while I wrote that song.
That's a deep ass story, Joe.
Yeah, that's what inspired
me. Man. We're gonna go ahead and play the joint right now, man.
All right.
Let's go ahead and you want to introduce it real quick?
Saint Pen, I Cry, on the Follow Your Heart album, out on all platforms. Holla at me.
Chicago 77.3, man. Turn it all the way up. Let's go.
Dear Lord, I'm coming to you because I don't have.
Mic check 1 2, man. How you guys out there doing, man? Chicago 77.3, man. How you guys doing out there? I'm doing good and highly favored, man. We're back. We still got my people in here, man. St. Pierre, what's going on?
Yeah, what's good, brother? What's good?
Hey, man. Hey, you really be jamming, huh?
I'm trying to do a little something.
Hey, I respect artistry, man. That's what I respect. Now let me ask you this: if you could work with anybody, who would it be and why?
Kanye.
That's dope, man. Yeah. That's dope.
Or Kendrick, one of them two.
Okay. Producer-wise, who would you like to work?
Kanye.
Definitely. Yeah. If you could perform anywhere, where would it be at and why?
I want to perform at the BET Awards.
Hey, that's what it is. He gets the horns for that. Give him the horns, man. Give him the horns. What I like about you, man, is that like I said, you got a level head, bro. Like you understand that, hey, about artistry, and then you understand about the business side. What it has been some trials and tribulations for you so far as being an artist?
Artist? Just I think the thing that kind of helps and hurts me is actually my mind, my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I peep game quick.
Okay.
And it's like I got a saying, you can't trap a boss. You know what I'm saying? The boss only gonna be there as for long as they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as long as it makes sense. But it's like sometimes you gotta just accept. You know what I'm saying? Just not. You know what I'm saying? You can't win every time. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Sometimes you got to be cool with playing this role. But it's like once I know the game, once I peep game, it's like I try to incorporate it. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And it's like, that it takes time to add new business ventures and business stuff into your mix. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta right now today I got a studio. I'm an artist. I got a full-time job.
Yeah.
I got a print press and a printer at the studio.
Damn.
I got my own website.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I got so I got, but it's like I'm wearing all these hats, but you can only one person, only 24 hours in a day. You gotta do so much, and to do stuff right, you gotta really focus on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to really
you definitely
take
do.
it to what you need to do. I mean, to where it needs to go. So I feel like that kind of, it helps me as far as vision wise, but it slows me down a little bit trying to set everything up the way I want to set it up.
Because you can get brain scattered.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like you put out so much stuff, and it's like, yo, I need to, I don't want anything else to lack.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to figure out what is the balance here. How can I balance all this out? I think too is it's hard to find people that you can trust to build that team.
Yeah.
And I get it. And I used to, not everybody's gonna have that same mentality as you because you're the one that's putting the brand up. So not everybody's gonna see that same vision. But it's hard for me. It was hard for me to bring even just a couple people on, because of it's like, hey, yo, man, this is my baby, and if you don't treat it as such, it's hard. So, has it been hard for you trying to find the right people to fit the right roles and everything?
That's that right there. Yeah, more so than anything else. That's probably what didn't help me back a lot too. Like I said, I got a team. We got called. The league entertainment is my business, my brain, and from the day one, it was just really I just been focused on building just with my guys. I before the music, you know what I'm saying, like my real friends, you know what I'm saying, and friends and family and business don't mix. I don't, you know what I'm saying, like so. I don't recommend that. So now I'm finally, like when a lot of time, and what kept happening with me was I'll go out and I'll see what needs to be done, and I might talk about it if you don't really move fast enough or you don't really see it, but I know I'm gonna go do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then once I do it and I get results, good results, I'll stop and I'll try to bring my people along. And then a lot of times that'll slow me down some too, because they don't really be on the same page. So like now I'm kind of really, people been, I don't know, these 20s been crazy. People been showing they colors in the 2020s. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
But it's cool though. It's a blessing because it's just if anybody that leave, bro, that it's just, hey, this just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's cool. We X you out now. We just focused on the ones who are really locked in. So like now I'm at like a team of 3. It's like the moment. It's me and my homeboy Jack and my little cousin Ike. You know what I'm saying? We and then from there everything else gonna build. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like which position where you fit, like because, and even then, like they not in the whole everything I got going on, but it's just in they lane. But then other people, it's just they gotta fit the role, and I already know that role and play that role already. Like what I'm saying, I can't be trying to find nobody and coach nobody into doing something. If that ain't already what you own, then I ain't trying to do it.
And here's my thing, and this is what I tell a lot of people. Not everybody can be the quarterback.
Yeah.
You have to have a running back. You have to have D-line. You have to have the wide receiver. So not everybody can be the quarterback, but everybody wants to be the quarterback because the quarterback is known as the boss, the guy that makes the plays. But everybody can have a role, and everybody's crucial in that role. And I think too,
the coldest quarterback with a weak line ain't nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the realest stuff you ever spoke right there, man. I think too is that when you're building people, and what I notice is that. And you brought it up before. It's like I brought people on, and it's like they're slowing me down by just because they're not not fast or passionate, or they don't take it seriously as me.
And it be some dry hate in there too sometimes.
Yeah,
like, a lot of that. Like, So that's the scary part with the building right now. Like, I'm a lot more cautious than I've ever been with that note, but at the same time, like I'm saying, I was building with the people on a friendship level. We already passed them tests. But that business just a whole nother nother level, and you know what I'm saying, so that's
And but not everybody's meant for the journey. You know what I'm saying, and it's okay, and that's okay, because I much rather, hey yo man, we can be solid on this note, but when it comes down to that business stuff, I just can't bring you with me, and it's no ill wills, no ill intentions. But I just can't, because you're gonna sink my ship, and I can't let that happen, man. I came too far to come this far. You know what I'm saying? So, they keep doing you, man.
Yes,
I love the entrepreneurship and everything that you're doing. How does it feel having your own studio and saying, "Hey, yo, man, this is mine, it's ownership"?
It feels freedom, man. It feels good, man. It feels I don't know. I take pride every time I come through the door, because it's building. I really spent I got it last May, and I really was just more focused on just building it up all last year than just trying to make a lot of money off of it.
Yeah.
But it's built like, and it's just like I did it organically. I ain't rush it. I really just piece by piece, just add this, add that, like, and it's right. It's so right now. And it's like not even just the studio, like everything is right. Like we right now. Unless we make the wrong move, we you know what I'm saying? It's freedom. It's freedom, man. It's freedom, man. Like whatever that's the base of operations. That's my home base. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's literally where we sit down and we get everything done. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
We should discuss every move before it's made, or we just literally just create. You know what I'm saying? Create, and it's the only thing I gotta do is just make sure the rent paid everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, one of the big things for me is, and I kind of relate to you, is that this was for me, you know what I'm saying? I come from from a FM background, you know what I'm saying? So I was on the FM radio, I done stuff, but my thing was every time that I tried to do something, it was always backlash, or there was dry hate from the other DJs and stuff like that. So I wanted to create a platform where people who are dope as hell but never got to shine, and just stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that's a big thing to say right now, but really and truly, just I'm a good person at heart, and I don't like to, like when you deal with some people, they like to flex and all this other stuff. I like when, hey yo, man, I'm big on, hey yo, my bond and my word is everything, because that's something that I was taught. If you don't got that, you really ain't got shit.
Yeah.
So, just to have the artists spread their wings, because there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, I understand, hey, we got to have money to flow to make this happen, but a lot of people don't understand, you got to pay me $1,000 just to play a minute and a half of your track or whatever, man. So it gets crazy, man. So big salutes to you, though, man.
Yes, sir. Nah, salute to you too. You know what I'm saying? It's black business. This
Definitely.
It's power. Like we build, like literally every year we get stronger.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? The battles of this year ain't the battles of next year. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And literally, as long as you just stay focused, stay positive, of course, like we say, life gon' life. But for the most part, man, everything that from what I can tell, man, what I've seen, things don't happen to you, they happen for you, man. God is always, even when it feels like everything is crashing, sometimes it's just to make you get stronger in certain areas.
To build the character,
You know what I'm saying? Then once you come back, you're gonna come back 10 times harder, 10 times colder, and 10 times wiser. So things happen for you, man. God has to make you move in the direction you want to move. You can't stay still.
Yes, sir. You You can. Saint, man, this has been really dope, man. This has been really dope talking to you.
So,
Where did the name come from, Saint Pen? Where does that come
Pen.
from?
Okay, so Pen, that come from when I played football. That was my nickname. They used to call me Pinball.
Okay. So you used to hit hard.
Yeah, I played running back too. It's kind of like bouncing off the field. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I'm short and I'm stocky. They be like, I'm like a little pinball. You know what I'm saying? So when I started doing music, I just pretty much I kept the pen. I changed it from the PIN to PEN. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, and then the Saint. It felt like I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to be Killer Pen or Lil Pen or Young. That's just felt too saturated. And then when I said the Saint, it just stuck, and it just felt like it was something to a name I had to grow into, a name to grow into instead of like, you know what I'm saying, instead of growing down to, you know what I'm saying? Like a name that I feel like it in order to live up to it, I gotta do great things. You know what I'm saying? In a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Versus if I have another name, I feel like to live up to that name, I gotta do you know what I'm saying? Other type of things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
So that was the thing. Like I'm real big on etymology too. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Words have power. I believe in that.
They definitely do, man. They definitely do, man. And it's all about manifestation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just building and just saying it out there and letting the universe take control, and you putting the seeds out there, man.
Yes, sir.
That's all what it's all about. Where can the people find you at, man?
You can find me on all platforms. The name is Saint Pen, SAINT PEN. If it's on the social medias, it's SAINTPENX. I got one album out right now. It's called Follow Your Heart, and it's Follow YA Heart. And then I got a group tape too. It's called Deadly Alliance. That's out right now. Shout out to Sideways Records, The League Entertainment, and then The League is spelled wherever there will be a E, replace it with a 3. So TH3 L3AGU3. You know, The League Entertainment. We got a lot of projects coming this year. First project up, myself, Saint Pen, and Ike Zantana collaboration tape. That's gonna be a banger. And then by the end of the year, I want to have Follow Your Heart Part 2 coming out.
Okay. And one is already out right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dope, man. I'm interested to see how everything pans out for you, man. And I believe that you're gonna get it in the right way, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I always ask artists before they leave, well, two things. One, what are two things you are grateful for?
I'm grateful for life and the time I've been given, and that I've had the opportunity to still have the opportunity to pursue my dreams and what I'm passionate for. And then second, I'm grateful that I still have both of my parents. I'm very grateful.
That's what's up, man. That's a beautiful thing.
Very grateful for that.
That's dope, man.
Because I believe nobody, the world, and anybody that don't have a parent or parents, I definitely feel for y'all, because nobody care about you like your, not for real out here, man.
Real.
But your parents, you know what I'm saying? Real. So that's just different, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm very grateful for both of mine.
That's what's up, man. Sure. That's what's up. Before you go, man, I always ask artists one more thing. If they can do a shout out to Chicago 77.3.
Oh, yeah.
Can you go ahead and do your shout out real quick? You're going to say your name, and I'm rocking with, you can just look at this, and I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3. Yeah,
it's your boy Saint Pen, and I'm here rocking with Chicago 77.3. We in the building, man.
Gang!
Oh, and one last thing. Hey, I Cry video. That's my next project. The next thing y'all gonna see from me is the I Cry music video. That's coming out soon. hopefully by the end of January. That is I'm putting my heart and soul into this video. This is gonna be a project of all projects. I promise. I'm gonna put my money behind it on the marketing too. No Simping video was coming right after that.
Yes,
right after that.
One of my favorite joints.
Yes, sir. Oh, you ain't running that one.
We gonna let it. I was gonna let it run fast.
And music and then I'm getting ready to do a cipher at my studio, the League Studios. We hosting a cipher soon in the next couple weeks. Hey, if you interested in any artists that want to come hop on the mic, we already got the beat. Just pull up, man. Pull up.
Hey, man. What they say, Southwest stuff? Because we on the Southwest. Southwest.
West side, the best side. That's all I know.
I guess so. I'm from Chicago, so I don't know. But now, with that being said, man, we get to play my joint right here. One of my favorite joints by you, man. No Sipping.
No Sipping.
So we're gonna end it out like that. We're gonna ride it and let it ride out and play. Anything you want to say to your stalkers, your lovers, your supporters before we get out of here?
Hey, if you love me, I love y'all. I love Jesus. I love the Lord. I love God, man. Shout out to Cat Williams, man. Hey. I'm on God's side. That's all I'm saying. I'm on God's side, man. Shout out to the people. Shout out Chicago 77.3, man. We here, man. We in the building, man.
Hey, man. I will say this about Cat before we head out. I think this is what I will say. He let his truth be told.
Straight up.
And that's the best thing I can say, man. When you get up there and you become a megastar, there's a lot of kind of funny stuff that goes up there. So make sure you guys stay in tune, man. Support. Always support the artists that I bring up here because they dope as hell, Joe. So always support the people that I bring up here. Shake Pen, man, keep doing your thing, Joe.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And artists, if you're trying to get records recorded, man, you got a studio. You guys always holler out, oh, I need studio time. Well, here he goes right here, man. You got the owner right here, man.
Yes, sir.
So make sure you guys stay in tune, man. Chicago 77.3. Let's go ahead and end it with that No Sipping right here, man. Shake Pen, man. Stay in tune. I guess we're not going to come back, but hey, man, make sure you guys stay in tune with everything we got going on. Chicago 77.3. No Sipping right here. Let go.